And we're live. Almost. Almost live. Almost live. Alright. I believe we're live. Let me check the settings. Testing, testing, testing. If you guys can't hear me, let me know in the comment section below. Whoa. We go live every single Saturday and Monday. Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time. Monday, 8 p.m. Central Time. So we are live 14 minutes earlier than normal today. Hopefully you guys aren't complaining about that. I do want to look at Bitcoin. I want to look at the Fear and Greed Index. So let's start off with that. Fear and Greed Index is at 39. We are in fear. I think anything below 50 is fear. Maybe 49 and below is fear. So we are in fear. Bitcoin right now trying to break 26,100. But it looks pretty bad right now to me. But we're going to dive into that. So just get rid of that. I was trying to trade Bitcoin earlier today, so that's why I had that green line there. I did try to enter a trade at 26,120, but then on the 4-hour chart, wait, I was looking at the 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart, you got below the 200-day moving average, which at the time was at 26.00. So that was my stop. I got stopped out. It didn't work out, but to me right now, Bitcoin can't hold 26.1. To me, it's bearish. And it's pretty much that simple. I mean, if you want to say 26,000, then it's probably fine to say that. But Bitcoin really has to stay above $26,000. And if it doesn't, well, it's game over. So I need to go back to Bitcoin. And I'm going to record this for whoever's not watching the live stream. All right. Testing. I'm probably going to make some videos during the live stream, so bear with me. Welcome to the Crypto Boss Andrew channel. Let's look at Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin on the daily time frame, we can see at the stock RSI, it is currently in an uptrend. So that's a good sign. But right now, to me, we are, you're kind of in a bear flag. So you really need to get a move. You have to stay above 26,000. That's a key level of support that you have to stay above. But then you have to get above this key level of resistance at 26,463, or you can say 26.5. 26.5 would give you some insurance room. So that's really a big level of resistance. So really, your range go between 26 and 26.5. And unless you break 26.5, I'm not really bullish on the daily time frame. But if you don't hold 26,000, it's really bearish on the smaller time frame. So to me, right now, you are in a small uptrend. You need to put in a higher high above 26,784 on the smaller time frames. But you had to wake up there, so that would be a higher high, and you need to see that for a trend reversal. Right now on the 4-hour chart, you are overbought, making a lower high, and this is where I see the bear flag coming into play, and it's not really a good sign. So to me right now, something like this is kind of the range you're in, and I would say that here's your flagpole, this big move down, and and there's your pole, and measure move to the downside would be approximately, it would take you back to 21.2 basically, depending on how you draw it. So 21,200, I would say, would be the measure move of this bear flag. That would be a huge move to the downside. So unless you get above 26,463 or 26.5 to be safe, I would be looking on the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame for a move all the way down to 21.2. That's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. So you have to, and this bearish scenario would be negated with a daily candle close above 26,500. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm pretty bearish in the market right now. I think we are probably going back to 20K, and it is kind of looking like that's going to be the case. Now, nothing's guaranteed, but you have to get a move above and a daily candle close above 26.5 to be bullish. So that's all I got for this update. If you can get this video to 10 likes, I would appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, so that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. So I'm just looking at some of these meme coins. Pepe 2.0 is currently up 3%. It had a move from 9.5 up to 12.2. Probably putting in a lower high on the daily time frame, but let me look a little bit and look at the chart. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below, and I will look at them. I appreciate if you guys do hit the likes. It does help my channel. Also, if you guys are not already following me or subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification and hit the subscribe button or follow button if you guys are watching on TikTok. I won't say it more than once, but I do want to let you guys know I do appreciate it if you guys do that. So, Pepe 2.0, daily time frame getting overbought pretty quickly. Probably going to put in a lower high. At previous daily high was 20, and to me, honestly, if that 12.5 was a high, I wouldn't be surprised. Probably something I would be shorting on the lower high. At least when the daily gets overbought, I'd be looking for a short again on Pepe 2.0. That's Pepe 2.0. I did trade ladies for a little bit yesterday, and it was a profitable trade. I got in at 41, and then I got out at 333 earlier today. I tried to long it. I made a little bit of money on that, but not much because I got in at 33 today on a long and went up to 37, and then I might stop at like maybe a few percent up on the trade, and then it just went down again. My guess is that that's also putting in a lower high at 37, but nothing crazy in the meme coin markets recently. I mean, I guess ladies was up about 30% yesterday, and then that's why I shorted it. I thought maybe it could be in this falling wedge here on the 4-hour time frame after that pump and put in a higher high, but so far the 4-hour chart's kind of struggling to get a move to the upside. But this could still be a falling wedge for ladies. So to me, this is still a possible trade. So I'm watching ladies very closely. It's probably the one I'm going to be looking at and trading throughout the night. If there's right now, to me, there's no. I don't want to say end trade safe, but I would say there's no clear setup for a trade right now. But it is something I'm watching because it's just been a hot coin in the last 24 hours. So, yeah. Appreciate the likes. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Ladies coin's probably the one I'm looking to trade. If I see a setup to me, I'm trying not to force trades. So, but that's what I'm looking at right now. H-bar. What does H-bar look like? Did I miss anything else? What about Ethereum? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so Ethereum and H-bar, we can go look at those. All right, so right now Ethereum, I haven't looked at Ethereum in a long time, but we'll go look at it right now. Ethereum. I'm going to start going live on this platform again, so, you know, it's whatever, I guess. So right now, Ethereum on the daily time frame, we'll look at it. Right now, Ethereum is at 1655. To me, it's probably likely you get a move to the downside here, but it is kind of an uptrend. But this is it is in that uptrend. But daily chart right now, stock RSI is probably gonna make a much lower high. Previous local high was 2025, and right now, actually, I take that back. The previous high was 1877. So I'll just draw like a rounded top there. And right now, you could be getting something similar. Now, if you don't get a move above 1698, that's going to be another lower high here at basically at 1700. I didn't want to move that. I want to draw this could be something in play, another rounded top. So I'd be cautious right now on Ethereum. If I go to the smaller time frames, 4-hour chart is getting overbought, making a lower high, and it looks like that could be like major resistance where I just move that line. That looks like it could be major resistance at 1700. So to me right now, if you don't break 1700, I would be looking for that to be your top. So you have to get a little bit of another $50 move up to be bullish right now, and that's still possible. But that $1,700 is strong resistance. If 1-hour chart right now is overbought, basically making a lower high or a double top. So to me right now, I would be saying if you don't break 1700, I'd be looking for a short or a move down. I wouldn't trade it, but personally, your next support to the downside would be 1500, basically 1520. So to me, Ethereum is bearish right now. Let's look at H-bar. If Bitcoin's bearish, I bet H-bar is going to be bearish too. So to me, Ethereum is not going to be a buy right now. I would not buy it. H-bar, let's look at H-bar. So H-bar, I'll make it testing. H-bar, let's look at H-bar. Is H-bar bullish? So right now you're coming down to support at 55, basically 56, 55.8, 55.74 is support. I guess my support's 54.62. So 54.62 is my official support. You have resistance at 58.60. You can't hold that as support. And right now, daily chart is oversold, so it probably is due for a bounce. That's falling a bit fast for me to call that a falling wedge. But looking at the 4-hour chart, what does the 4-hour chart look like? 4-hour chart could possibly be in... That's not really falling. It could be a big falling wedge. But to me, it may be pushing it a little bit to call that a falling wedge. But if it is a falling wedge, it's getting very close to breaking out or dumping. If it dumped, the next support would be 45.83. If it pumped, well, let's see what our measured move would be if we want to humor that idea. Which I guess you could say that is definitely some sort of falling wedge. Take your move from top to low. This is based on the daily time frame, by the way. If my thing wants to move, measure move, if it does get moved to the upside, is 80, basically. So that would be a higher high. So basically, I would say if you hold 54, this falling wedge is on the table. If you lose 54, I'd be looking for 45.83. It is simply that simple. I would actually say, would I buy this? I would wait for a clear move up or not. I would look for a break at 56 a break of this resistance. If I can talk, a break of this resistance here at 58.60 to go long, or a break of support at 54 to go short. But I actually would not say that this is super bearish right now, just looking at that. So to me right now, H bar, if you get above 59, we'll say, is probably going to go up to 80, or that would be the measured move. If it loses 54, I'd be looking for a move down to 45. That's just what I'm looking at. So actually, it does not look horrible. It looks better than Ethereum and Bitcoin, I'll say that. So H bar does not look horrible right now. That's kind of what I'm looking at for H bar. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate you hit the like and subscribe. Alright, is there any other request? Let me save this video, post it after the live stream. Appreciate the follows as well. Alright, so what is blues? Is that like a crypto? B-L-U. I'll see if it's a thing. B-L-U-Z-E-L-L-E. B-L-Z. Oh, ho, ho. Alright. Let's look at blue. B-L-Z. Alright, is this a buy? Well, let's find out pretty quickly. Alright, BLZ, it is on Coinbase, so I believe that's the chart I'm looking at. Yep, I'm looking at the Coinbase chart right now. Wow, so BLZ, let me make a video about this. Testing, testing, testing. Alright, daily chart right now for BLZ. So, getting stock RSI is already completely oversold. And you're not getting much of a move down. That's a good sign. Let's look at the smaller time frames to see what's going on. You're above the 200-day moving average. That's another good sign, so I like that. The 4-hour chart right now is above the 200-day moving average. I like that. It's below the Ichimoku cloud. I don't like that, but I like what the stock RSI is. So if you take out the cloud, I actually like where BLZ is right now and making a higher low, basically, I would say. So BLZ is obviously an uptrend and a decently strong one at that. You're kind of about to break support here, though, on this upsloping support. I would be a little bit worried. I would like to see a balance here. If you don't get a balance here, I would say definitely if you lose 10, I would be looking for a move back to the downside. You could even say 10. If you lose 10, 20, I'd be bearish on this. So you have support there at basically 80, and you have obvious resistance there at 15.4. And BOZ right now, you have to hold 1020 in my opinion. You could even say probably higher than that though for if you're in an uptrend. You definitely have to hold 1020 though to be bullish. If you lose 1020, I'd be looking for a move back to 80. And but the 4 chart, I like where the stock RSI is, so it would suggest you do get the bounce. Let's look at the smaller time frames. Now the 1 hour chart would suggest you're about to roll over here. 1 hour chart is overbought, making a lower high, so 4 hour chart looks okay, but the 1 hour chart is scaring me. I'd probably not enter long on this just based on that, but now you already got the 15. It's kind of hard to say. I guess you would probably have to wait for a price action break of 10.2 to short it, and if you want to be bullish, I would say you at least have to get back above 11. So to me, I'd probably not go long in this just because of that, but it doesn't look horrible. H-bar actually looks better than this, but I would say a break of 10.2 means 8 zeros on the table, and then a break of, we'll say 12 would confirm we're going back to 15.4. So that's my update on BLZ. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe. Alright, sorry about that. It said that my... Is it going to work? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. If you guys have other requests, let me know, and I will look at them. But that was BLZ. If you guys didn't catch it, I am going to post it on my YouTube video after the stream. I don't know at what point it froze. But, yeah. So, that's BLZ. If you don't hold 10-2, I'm looking for a move back to 8-0. So, that's basically what I said. Anyways, let me check YouTube. I kind of forgot about YouTube for a while there. So, if there's any requests, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, that's probably going to wrap things up for this live stream. But I would be worried about BLZ right now. I would say it's basically on life support. You're basically breaking this trend line right now. So to me, I would honestly probably be shorting this right now. I might enter a short on this just based on what the 1 hour looks like. 4 hour chart looks okay, but the 1 hour is scaring me. I would at least play a short on the 1 hour time frame. Basically saying you just broke support and you're retesting it as resistance. That's what I would be saying actually. I'd probably want to go short on this. Personally, I might look for a short. So thank you for this, but unfortunately BLZ is probably bearish right now. So yeah. So would I buy this? No. Nope. Well, with that being said, guys, I'm going to probably end the live stream and post these videos on YouTube. I'll stay live on TikTok a little bit longer. If there's more requests, I'll do them. Otherwise, with that being said, I'm going to end the stream now and start posting these videos. But I'll stay live on TikTok because why not? So I'll end this.